Hello and welcome to Prime. We also welcome the viewers of G Punjab in the US. First, let's take a look at the headlines. Supreme Court rules in favor of Himachal in free power case. BBMP to give the state 7.19% more share in power from Bhakra Byas projects. Omar Abdullah announces DNA profiling of bodies buried in unmarked graves, said no intention to hide truth. PDP walks out of assembly. JPC summons Finance Secretary over 2G note controversy. CBI center differ on Chidambaram and Raja seeks recall of SC order on no bail to accused. And now the news in detail. Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah today announced that his government will carry out DNA profiling of the bodies buried in unmarked graves in the state. Asking the relatives of missing persons to give samples, Omar said the government had no intention to hide the truth, but added that the DNA profiling would take some time.
Will the great truth finally come out in Jammu and Kashmir? Chief Minister Omar Abdullah has taken a step towards it. On Tuesday, he said DNA testing would be conducted to investigate cases of unmarked graves, whose number could be a staggering 6,000 in 5 districts of North Kashmir.
जो लोग अपने खोए हुए रिश्तेदारों के बारे में शायद जवाब हासिल करना चाहेंगे, मैं उनसे गुजारिश करूं कि सबसे पहले वो हमारे ह्यूमन राइट्स सेल में FIR दर्ज करके हमें DNA का सैंपल दे दें और हमें इशारा दें कि किस तरह, क्योंकि ये एक कब्रिस्तान नहीं है, मुख्तलिफ कब्रिस्तान है, हमें इशारा दें कि किस तरह हमें देखना चाहिए। हम DNA सैंपलिंग और DNA टेस्टिंग के तहत इस चीज को साबित करने की कोशिश करेंगे कि या तो उनके रिश्तेदार वहां पे दफनाए गए हैं या वहां पे दफनाए नहीं हैं।
It was the State Human Rights Commission that confirmed the presence of 2,156 unmarked graves in Baramulla, Kupwara and Bandipur districts in Kashmir, sparking protests in the valley and demands for an international probe. Around 10 days ago, the State Human Rights Commission had directed the government to order an independent probe. The order came after Association of Parents of Disappeared Persons and the International People Tribunal for Human Rights and Justice in Kashmir submitted a rejoinder listing at least 2,717 graves in 90 graveyards in Poonch and over 1,100 graves in 118 cemeteries in Rajouri. On Tuesday, the issue echoed in the Assembly too. People's Democratic Party walked out of the House after the Speaker rejected their adjournment motion for discussing the issue.
अनफॉर्चुनेटली जैसा कि आपने देखा, 1 घंटा जाया किया गया, 1 घंटा बहस मुबाहिसा हुआ, पर असली बात जो डिस्कस होना चाहिए था, मैं समझती हूँ जो बाहर लोग हैं, असेंबली के बाहर जो लोग हैं वो ये उम्मीद करते हैं बिजली पानी की बात करना बहुत जरूरी है, सड़क की बात करना बहुत जरूरी है, मगर जहाँ आपके पास 2,500 3,000 कब्रें हैं, जिनका नामालूम कब्रें जिनके बारे में हमें कुछ मालूम नहीं है, मैं समझती हूँ इस वक्त ये इश्यू सबसे ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंस लगता है।
Now, by ordering DNA testing, the Chief Minister seems to have fulfilled one of the major demands of the relatives of the disappeared persons. But who will carry out the exercise and how transparent would it be still raises some concerns in the minds of Kashmiris. Bureau Report, DN Night News.
Meanwhile, AICC General Secretary Rahul Gandhi on Tuesday met Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah at Srinagar and discussed the functioning of the Congress-NC coalition government in the state. Later in the day, he arrived in Jammu on the last day of his 2-day visit to the state. Here he favoured empowerment of panchayats in Jammu and Kashmir in line with the Central Panchayati Raj Act. He favoured more responsibilities and powers for newly elected sarpanches and panches in the state.
मैं यहाँ इसलिए आया क्योंकि अगर हमें देश को बदलना है, ये देश ऊपर से नहीं बदला जाए, ये देश नीचे से बदला जाए। ऊपर से पॉलिसी आ सकती है, आइडिया आ सकता है, सोच आ सकता है, मगर काम गांव में होगा, नगर पालिका में होगा, वार्ड में होगा, पंचायत में होगा, वो काम आप लोग करो। इससे मैं
The Central Bureau of Investigation today told the Supreme Court that there is no need to consider investigating P. Chidambaram's actions during the telecom scam. The investigating agency was referring to a note from the Finance Ministry that finds Chidambaram did not act rigorously enough as Finance Minister in 2008 to ensure that valuable spectrum was sold at fair prices to companies. While the CBI argued that the Finance Ministry note is nothing new, the centre told the Supreme Court that documents will be examined by the CBI. Meanwhile, the JPC examining the 2G scam today took exception to the Finance Ministry's attempts to suppress facts by not submitting to the controversial internal note on the issue and decided to summon Finance Secretary R.S. Gujral for an explanation.
I would not like to make any comment on the Finance Ministry note which has been placed before the court, obtained through an RTI application. Prime Minister is coming back this evening. I am going back to Delhi tomorrow evening after talking to Prime Minister. If anything is to be told in respect of the Finance Ministry note, which I have referred just now, which has been obtained through RTI and which has been placed before the Supreme Court, if anything is to be told after talking to Prime Minister, after talking to my other colleagues, I will make any comment on it.
Sudhindra Kulkarni, a former aide of the BJP leader L.K. Advani, was today arrested in the 2008 cash for vote scam and remanded in judicial custody in Tihar jail after a Delhi court rejected his interim bail plea, the sixth person to be taken into custody in the case. Special Judge Sangeeta Dhingra Sehgal turned down the interim bail application of 54-year-old Kulkarni, saying it was devoid of merits and fixed hearing on his plea for regular bail on October 1. Before appearing in the court, Kulkarni told reporters that the charges against him were false and politically motivated.
I do not want to comment because law has taken its own course, and what we used to say that Bharatiya Janata Party, they are involved in conspiracy to destabilize duly elected government. Now court has proved it, and still BJP is involved to destabilize this government. ये बात बीजेपी और अडवाणी जी ने मानी है कि उन्होंने ही स्टिंग ऑपरेशन कराया था। आज अदालत ने इस बात को साबित कर दिया है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के जरिए ही ये सारा खेल खेला गया।
Well, it is necessarily a step taken by the court, and we'll certainly not comment on what is happening in the court in this matter. But having said that, I'll certainly voice the BJP's concern that those who are the beneficiary of this entire cash for vote scandal, in which the BJP and its people have only been the whistleblowers. Action has been taken on the whistleblowers rather than on those people who even showed a chest of money which was reported by the WikiLeaks, or as the cash which was ready to buy MPs. They have not been questioned. None of the beneficiaries of this whole thing, cash for vote, have been questioned. So while the whistleblowers are being, as a part of the court, we are not commenting on it, being investigated or questioned, people who actually took part in the giving of the money have not even been questioned.
And former Telecom Minister A. Raja today made a strong plea in the Supreme Court to recall its order of not granting bail to the 2G scam accused before the framing of charges in view of delay in the proceedings in the trial court. Senior advocate Sushil Kumar, appearing for Raja, contended that should be made clear whether the probe in the case has been completed or not, after the CBI had taken different stands before the special CBI court and the apex court. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Prem Kumar Dhumal today claimed that the Supreme Court had ruled in favor of the state in the Free Power case. He said the apex court had directed the Bhakhra Byas Management Board to give Himachal Pradesh 7.19% share in power produced by its projects. Dhumal said Himachal would get its share with an interest of 6% from 1966 onwards. Himachal Pradesh had filed the suit claiming 12% free power from BBMB hydropower projects. The Hill State had filed the petition on the basis of location.
हम धन्यवादी हैं उच्चतम न्यायालय के कि उन्होंने हमारे पक्ष को सही समझा और आज ये ऐतिहासिक निर्णय दिया जिसमें 1966 से 7.19% बिजली का हिस्सा भाखड़ा बांध में, पौंग डैम में और ब्यास सतलुज लिंक में हिमाचल को देने का निर्णय दिया है। अभी कुछ और मुद्दे निर्णय करने के लिए रखे हैं जिनमें भारत सरकार से 6 महीने के अंदर रिपोर्ट मांगी है। हमें उम्मीद है अब तो भारत सरकार सही रिपोर्ट देगी ताकि बाकी बातें भी हमारे पक्ष में हो सके।
Earlier we spoke to J.S. Atri, Counsel for Himachal Pradesh in Supreme Court in the case.
State of Himachal Pradesh filed a suit in the original jurisdiction in 1996 when Mr. V. Bhatter Singh was the Chief Minister. It was filed for, there are two claims were filed. One was 20% free power on the basis of mother state, and second claim was 7.1% on the basis of transferred population transferred from the erstwhile state of Punjab to Himachal Pradesh. So today Supreme Court has announced the judgment after the trial of 15 years, and Supreme Court has declined the claim of 12% free power which was against state of Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan, but the Supreme Court has partly decreed the suit in favor of state of Himachal Pradesh so far as the claim of 7.19% on the basis of transferred territory was concerned. So suit was decreed against state of Punjab and Haryana, and suit against Union of India, Chandigarh and Rajasthan has been dismissed. So in this suit, the areas were also given to state of Himachal Pradesh. Areas will be calculated by Union of India and they will file report in the Supreme Court within 6 weeks, and Supreme Court may monitor the matter thereafter. The Supreme Court has also imposed a cost on state of Punjab and Haryana 5 lakh each. The Supreme Court has also given a 6% interest from the date of filing the suit in 1996. There is a provision under Article 137 of the Constitution. Any party can file a review, even Himachal Pradesh can file a review. So it is a future action because it depends upon the state governments. They may file or they may not file as per their legal advice.
It's time to take a short break. Do stay with us.